in Texas, and Latasha had to teach a yoga class. So we're just gonna jump right into it. I actually had a question. I had a couple of questions. People emailed me a couple of questions, and one of the questions was a guy has been dating a girl, and this is their first Christmas together, and he asked me how much should he spend on her, and pretty interesting question. But first, it's when you give gifts, especially to a woman, and it's your first Christmas. It's not about how much money you spend. It's how meaningful do you want the gift to be? Because if you think about it, if you guys break up, her next boyfriend's gonna buy her a pair of shoes. Her next boyfriend's gonna buy her a bracelet, a necklace, take her to a Laker game or a Clipper game. But there's an emotional attachment that you guys have. Either it was on the third date, the first date, the fifth date, the seventh date. But when that emotional connection connects, then that's when you can create the gift. So it may be something like you guys met at Starbucks and the first song that you guys heard together was James Blunt or Kanye West. So you might want to make a CD. So I wouldn't be too concerned with the value, the monetary value of the gift, but more importantly, the how meaningful the gift is. Because remember, because every Christmas after this one, you're not only going to be compared, but you want your gift to be memorable. So every Christmas, even if you guys are broken up, the next Christmas, you want her like, man, I remember last Christmas when my boyfriend got me my favorite CD, and that was the first dance that we danced to, the first song we danced to, and so on and so forth. So make the gift more meaningful. Value that more so than a monetary value. So, but I just want to talk about relationship. I'm just gonna have some fun. I'm freestyling today, so you guys can call in. Feel free, 855-969-7268, and I'll promise I'll get to your calls. But first, I want to talk about Kobe. I was actually really, really excited that Kobe came back. I'm not a Laker fan, but I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan. I'm like, he's like my man crush, right? Because his will and determination is like beyond like the scope of understanding. Like he was supposed to be out a year, now he came back 8 months sooner. So people say that people said the sky is falling. The Laker fans are like, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. But when in actuality, the sun just came out. You know, Kobe's back, so there's more optimism. Whereas you had guys like Xavier Henry. People don't even know if it's Xavier or Xavier Henry. So now you have the leaders back. So I would be more optimistic. But I'm really, really excited about Kobe coming back, and I get to be a fan of Mr. Jelly Bean Bryant once again, as you guys can see on the screen. So, but I also want to talk about, man, I'm gonna just get my rants off, because since I have no girls to my left or to my right. I don't have to deal with the estrogen levels in the room. I can just shoot out a whole bunch of testosterone. So, but one type of, I want to get into girls' dress codes. The engineer's looking at me like crazy, but what bothers me is girlfriends letting their girlfriends go out wearing any damn thing that they want. I went out Sunday night, and I went to a let's call it like a burlesque show. A couple of my friends invited me out to a burlesque show, and so I went. And there was a group of girls, and there was a girl who I would say she's about 220, 230, about 5'7", 230 pounds. And she had a halter top on and some spandex. Yeah, pretty insane, right? Like, even you guys may think, oh, how rude of Fred, but I'm willing to bet when you saw a 5'7", 220, 230-pound girl in your head wearing spandex and a halter top, you kind of threw up in your mind, right? So I it it bothers me or it pains me, as my famous word is, that girls let their girlfriends go out wearing whatever the hell they. Girl, you good? We can just go out and guys gonna be all over you. Let me tell you something. If you look in the mirror and have questions, we're gonna have more questions than you. We're gonna be like, why the hell did you put that on? So, girlfriends, be more realistic and honest. Girls are more like they're not honest with their girlfriends. They're like bleeding romantics or like soft with their girlfriends. Whereas guys would be like, nah, don't wear that shit. That nah, you ain't going out with me. Like that shit looks gay or no disrespect to the gay community, but that's just what guys say. But that shit is gay or nah, you ain't wearing that going out with me. That don't work with me. Whereas girls, they got the 230-pound girl with spandex on who looks like it's about to be a solar eclipse. I shouldn't say that, but just like it's having a solar eclipse and just don't do it. Ladies, be more cognizant and be more fair with your girlfriends. Don't let her going out looking like an accident. You know, it's kind of like that accident on the freeway. You like, I'm not gonna look, and next thing you know, you like, God damn, I'm still looking, slowing up traffic. So she's gonna slow up traffic for all the wrong reasons. And if you're the good-looking friend, you're not gonna get much attention because one, your girlfriend is so bad that guys are like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then when after about an hour of you guys going out, she becomes the hating friend. So every girl in their bunch has an overweight friend. That's the hating friend because she doesn't get attention. So she's like, say you have a beautiful girl out and you have an ugly girl, a fat ugly girl, and you guys are out and the beautiful girl is getting all the attention from all the good looking guys. Now, if that happens 5, 6, maybe 7 times, and no one guy approaches the other young lady, the 205'7", 230-pound girl with an halter top, then an hour into you guys hanging out, she becomes the hating friend. Like, this is girls' night out. Can you leave us alone? We're dancing together by ourselves. And the reason why she feels that way is because the pretty girl didn't tell the fat girl that she shouldn't be wearing that, or she didn't correct her. Be like, hold up, these guys are literally attracted to me, you know. And I not only do I deserve this attention, but if you were more, bottom line is if you were honest with your girlfriends, you guys would definitely get better results. Even fat girls can get attention. Like it's there's a market for overweight women in this society, and if you dress accordingly and have the right frame of mind, hey, you may get some attention. But when you looking out like a witch or looking like a solar eclipse, you're about to make the sun die out there. Oh, that might have been her. That might have been her. She's like a solar eclipse. That's what I saw at the burlesque show. A girl about 5'7", about 200. Well, she's about 300 pounds. Like she got thunder thighs for real. Like KS. Why is this girl in the candy set? and her girlfriend is just looking at her like she's about 100 pounds less than her. She's not telling her she needs to be on the diet. So, but anyways, so girlfriends, be more aware of your surroundings and please don't let your girlfriends look like that while they're on the air. And so that's basically it. So we have call line 1. Okay, great. All right. So we go into our first call of the evening, and it may be some 230-pound, 5'7" girl on the other line calling me crazy. So we'll just jump right into the call. Caller? Caller?
Hello?
Caller?
Hi, yes?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Barely.
Okay, I'll put the phone to the mic. Go ahead. Shoot.
Well, I'm 5'5" and 110 pounds.
110 pounds. Okay.
Not what you were describing.
Uh-huh.
But, I don't know, different girls may do their friends wrong. If they're not telling them how they look for real, maybe they're doing it on purpose, or they're not being true friends.
Okay.
So, I think
Do, I don't think we can hear you. Can we hear her? No. I'm going to try. If I lose you, just call right back. I think I'm trying to fix these. It's not you, engineer. It's me. I think I'm messing up. So I'm going to put. Can you hear me now, caller?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now go ahead. We got you now. Go ahead. Now you have to repeat what you just said. We got a minute, and we'll probably put you on hold and bring you back on the flip side of the break. But go ahead. You were saying about you're 5'5" and you're continue. Can you take that fat girl off the screen, please? Go ahead, shoot. Go ahead.
I don't look like that girl.
All right, go ahead. All right, continue.
But I think if your girlfriend's not telling you how you look and you look horrible, then they're not true friends. Either that or they want you to look bad so that they can get more attention.
Do you have any fat friends?
No, I don't.
You're lying. How can a girl not have fat friends?
We are all beautiful and fabulous.
What's beautiful? Yo, every beautiful girl, every girl has maybe beautiful toes or a beautiful pinky toe or a beautiful. But it's just no way on God's green earth. You said you're 5'5", 110 pounds, and how old are you? If you mind me asking?
30.
You're 30. How can you not have a fat girlfriend? It absolutely makes no sense. So, I would be calling you a liar then. You have to.
No, I don't have any. No, not at all.
So, how do you live in an obese society and not have any fat friends? So all your friends are beautiful. All your friends are 8 and above.
Yes, for sure.
Oh shit! Now you're just full of crap now. But anyways, we're going to break, so we're going to come back. If do you have any more questions you want to ask?
Well, what would you suggest if girls are too afraid to tell their friends how they really look? What would you suggest?
Okay, so
be honest.
Okay, so do you want to stay on hold? We got to go to break. We got to come on. We got to pay these bills. So we're going to put you on hold. And we're going to come back. Dirty Truth Radio. We're going to answer the question. How should girls tell their girlfriends that they're fat? And we'll be back in 2 minutes. Thanks, guys. Hold. Got it.
Number one.
Is that a stutter or as high as you can count?
I was ordering number one. Tequila.
Everybody's asking for number one.
Great, another fancy bottle.
These guys are true artists. Never compromise integrity. They make tequila
Come
the
on.
old-fashioned way. Never mass-produced.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying have the number one. Anything less is number two.
Number one.
Number one, tequila.
Been in an accident? Then you need your vehicle professionally repaired. That's exactly what you get when you bring your vehicle to Greg's Auto Body Repair. 3 quotes within minutes. We will provide everything you need for a hassle-free auto body repair, from an accurate estimate to working with your insurance company. We will get your vehicle to its pre-accident condition as soon as possible. Greg's Auto Body has been serving Los Angeles County and local cities since 1970. Call us at 562-789-1300.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Is out on vacation. She was stuck in the blizzard in Texas. But we actually have a caller, and her question, I'll have her re-ask her question, and we'll just jump right into it. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Now, ask your final question. And you said you wanted to know what?
So if you're saying that girls need to be honest with each other, how do you suggest that we tell each other? Just be brutally honest? Women are very, very emotional and they take things really personally.
Yeah, I would say that would be the case. Would you rather be embarrassed in public or have a constructive conversation in private? Which would you prefer?
Oh, definitely. I would definitely want my friends to tell me if I don't look right going out of the house.
So if you're with an ugly fat girl and she's dressed extremely inappropriate, because let's be honest, the more you weigh, the more you have to dress different than a girl who's seductive, who's beautiful, who has curves, and as you say, you're 5'5" or 110 pounds. So you're definitely in the realm of being aesthetically pleasing to the eye. But whereas you have this 230-pound, 5'7" girl, there's a different dress code. And if you walk into an area, obviously, guys are going to be hideous or negative towards her, but more importantly, your peers, your girls that you don't know, like, how the hell did her girls let her go out? So would you rather be embarrassed in public or have a constructive conversation in private? And
no, I definitely want to be known in private.
so that's the way to go, is just to be brutally honest, as you just suggested. See, oh shit. So if you're 5, I'm not sure if you can see the screen, but a girl that looks to the right should not be dressed how a girl looks to the left. It's just completely different. So a 110-pound girl has a different dress code than a girl who's 230 pounds. Just 100%.
What should a big?
Say it again, please.
What should a bigger girl wear? Pleasing to the eye.
Skin tight clothes should not be on the top of her laundry basket. It should be at the bottom of her laundry basket. It should be in the back of the car. She should wear more like dresses, more non-skin tight clothes. So like these sundresses, no polka dots, no stripes, because you're like a clown if you're overweight and you got like 30 different zigzags on your body. But, dress appropriate. Dress like you're going to church every day. Don't dress like you're going. Big women can't dress like they're going to the club every day. Little women can. And that's just basically, it's just this is an aesthetic society. Looks matter. And if you don't look the part, then, 9/10 of the law is perception. So we perceive fat women as being lazy and ugly. America perceives thin women as having the ability to do things because they value themselves and what they look like. Anything else?
Okay. No, but would you tell a skinny girl who's wearing tight-ass jeans and her butt crack is showing, would you tell her that that's not pleasing to the eye?
I probably wouldn't tell her. I would be more inclined to look and nudge my boy and be like, take a look at her ass, But if you're a 230-pound ass is not like a 110-pound ass. I'm sorry. So I'm willing to believe you do have fat friends, because it seems like you're trying to figure out a way how to tell your fat.
No, definitely not. I'm brutally honest with any friends of my family.
Okay.
If they don't look good, I'll tell them they don't look good. They need to change.
Are you single, married? What are you?
Single.
Single. How long have you had that problem?
A couple months.
A couple months. So how's the dating game going for you?
It's not bad. I'm not looking right now.
Oh, okay.
Just enjoying life.
How come single girls? This is another Julio. How come single girls, when they can't find a man? Oh, I'm content. I'm an independent woman. I can't. There's no such thing as an independent. So let me guess, you're an independent woman, right?
Oh, definitely am. But I'm not a feminist.
You're not a feminist?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck on your search and trying to find a man. I don't know. How can you be single and be content? Explain that. Explain how you can be single and be content.
Oh, I'm definitely looking for the right person. I'm not saying that I want to be single, but at the moment I am.
What does the right person entail? I don't understand. I'm by myself, so you and I can just literally have a conversation. What does that mean? I'm looking for the right person. Tell every man in America right now, what does the right person look like, feel like, touch, taste like?
Confident, well-dressed, good job, steady job, and just a confident person overall.
So it's basically...
Everything on the inside and the outside.
So you're describing me.
Sure.
So you're implying you want to date me. I'm joking. I've always joked. So what does beautiful on the inside look like? Explain that. Since you can't, I'm getting really comfortable in the studio since it's by myself. What does beautiful on the what the fuck does beautiful on the inside mean? What does that mean?
Just comfortable in your own skin. A good person. A well-rounded person. Not someone that's superficial, that only cares about how he looks, what his car looks like.
However, that's important. You just said what he looks like, what he's dressed like. Explain.
Sure, but he has to be a well-rounded person.
So he has to
A
believe.
good person on the inside, and not just.
What does well-rounded mean? Like, he has to be circular. He has to be fat. What does well-rounded mean? Does he have to believe in God? Men need to.
It depends on whatever your beliefs are.
Okay, but
if
what
you're
does?
Christian, then of course that you would prefer them to be God-fearing as well.
Yes, but what does well-rounded mean? Explain well-rounded.
Not just all about one thing. You know, he's got to be, someone that will want to do anything. Go to the theater, go to a concert, go to a game. Be a well-rounded person, not just focused on one certain thing.
Would you consider yourself a well-rounded woman?
Yes.
Why?
Because of all those things.
What do you mean all those things? I don't get all those things. Why are you a well-rounded woman?
I have a good job. I have a strong, stable family. I like to go out and have fun and not just doing one thing, but a lot of different things.
What are things?
Like go to sports games, go to concerts, go to the theater.
But you're single.
Okay, I can do that single or not single.
So you're taking your 5'7", 230-pound girlfriend to the theater and to the game.
No, I have my girls' night out, but no, I'll go with a guy.
Does she need 2 seats or 1? I was asking a question. I mean, does Southwest have a policy now where you have to, if you're above a certain weight, you got to get 2 seats? Is that Southwest? No, I heard something.
That's every airline.
That's every you have to get 2 seats now. Really? So when you and your fat girlfriend go out, do y'all split the cost of the third ticket, or how does that work?
I don't have to worry about that, man.
I'm just curious. That's actually a good question. Like, because you asked your fat friend out, right? You guys are going to a Jay-Z. Jay-Z's in town, right? Or Kanye West. Jay-Z is in town right now, right? So, are you responsible for paying for the third ticket? Like, do y'all split the third ticket because you asked her to go out and you know she needs 2 tickets because her fat ass can't fit in the seat?
That's her responsibility.
That's her. Oh, that's her responsibility. Oh, okay. So are you taking her to the gym with you? You're 5'5", 110 pounds. Do you work out?
Yeah.
So you're Miss Perfect.
No, I'm not saying that I'm perfect.
Okay. Are you black, white, and different? What are you? What are you? Black, white? What are you? Mexican? What are you?
White.
Oh, you're a white girl. Okay. White girl. You like black men?
I'm sorry, do that again?
Do you like black men?
I like all men.
You're just an optimist, right? World is your utopia and you're single. Nothing's wrong with this society. I take it in your eyes.
No, there's definitely negatives, but why beat yourself down and look at the negative when you can just be positive?
Yeah. That's a great approach.
Everything happens for a reason, so.
Everything happens. You're absolutely right. Any more questions you want to ask me? Because I mean, I'm chilling in the studio. I'm having a good time. There's no women in here. So any other questions you want to ask me? That
None that I can think of right now.
Okay. How long have you been listening to the show?
Since you guys started.
And why are you single if you're listening to this show? I've helped you out so much. Have you bought my book? Why Did I Sleep With Him?
I read your book.
You read my book. What was your favorite part in the book? Oh, this is okay. We can talk about my book. What did you like about my book?
Well, there's things that I liked and things that I didn't like or agree with.
Okay, let's start with the things. I probably won't talk about the things you didn't like. Now let's talk. What did you like about my book?
I mean, I liked that you were honest and you gave a true man's opinion about what men think about women.
Okay. And
so that women understand when a man is truly there for them and truly wants them versus just trying to play the game.
Okay, and did that rub you the wrong way?
No.
It didn't? So you wasn't offended by my just in-your-face approach with no filters?
No, because like you said, it's always better to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. And what didn't you like about the book?
How honest it was.
Example? Where are you? Are you in a swimming pool?
No, I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. In the LA traffic, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So go ahead. What didn't you like about give an example. Oh, that's a great cover. Why Did I Sleep With Him? Yeah, everyone need to go out and get the book, and maybe you can form your own opinion on it. Go to Amazon, any bookstore, but go ahead and pick it up. But caller, you said what didn't you like about this perfect book? What didn't you like? You see my sexy legs? What didn't you like about it? I mean, look at my legs. They're fucking sexy. But what didn't you? We got 4 seconds, and you're stuck in traffic. How much longer do you take to get home?
Like 20 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna tie you up for maybe one more question. I want to know what you didn't like about my book. So we're coming back in 2 minutes. Please hold on, and you're stuck in traffic, so you may as well hold on. So we'll be back. Dirty Truth Radio. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Thanks, guys.
Girl, you know I love you. No matter.
Add some crazy flavor to your vape pen. You're looking for something new and exciting in liquid vapor? Go to Crazy Cloud's e-Juice. Find them at burstoflavor.com and try any of the new 12 flavors they have available. Blueberry, mint, raspberry, chocolate, gummy bear, hemp, watermelon, cola, orange, pina colada, coconut, or Red Bully. Call us today at 855-WE-BURST or visit us at burstoflavor.com and order yours today.
What's wrong?
I can't stop craving a cigarette. I just quit. Hey, what are you smoking on?
Oh, this? Best e-juice on the planet. Burst of flavor, of course.
What's that?
Only the best alternative to smoking with a great flavor. It has a burst of flavor in every puff.
Well, does it have nicotine?
It comes in different levels, including 0. They have 20 flavors and more coming. All the products are made in the U.S. Check them out at www.burstoflavor.com or call them at 855-WE-BURST.
Hey, let's burst together.
It's not just flavor, it's an experience. Cigarettes, you've met your match.
Do we have your attention? When it comes to tequila, 2 things matter: heart and passion. Never compromising integrity for mass production. Number 1 Tequila delivers the goods. Taste the heart and passion of Mexico in every bottle. We make it right. We make it fun. Superior Tequila. There's only number 1. There's only number 1. There's only number 1.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.hrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos Español.
Hi, I'm Alex Alanis.
And I'm Alonso Rodriguez.
And we are Real Estate Rant. Every Wednesday morning between 10 and 11 a.m.
Here at the towers of Rant Radio Network.
No problems, just solutions. Be sure to call in with your real estate problems, rants, questions, or comments, and let us try to find you a solution.
Tell us about an experience, good or bad,
and finally bury the hatchet once and for all.
In the world of real estate, find a fresh perspective. There's a lot more than meets the eye.
Help us to ensure the public trust, one rant at a time.
Dirty Truth Radio, Fred Hawthorne, and we're back in studio. Roselle is, she actually just landed. I just got a text from her. Roselle just landed, and she's on the 105 heading back home. And Utasha is teaching yoga. She's stretching somewhere in Burbank. So we're back. So we have a caller. I'm actually getting tired of this caller, but we'll. No, I'm not getting. I'm joking. But I appreciate the support. Her calling in and being honest. So we're just gonna jump. And she had a question about why she hated my book. Caller.
Yes.
Are you there? Tell us your name. I'm sorry. I never asked you your name.
Martha.
Martha. Where are you from? White girl named Martha. Where are you from?
I'm from LA.
Okay. Born and raised?
Uh-huh.
Did your grandmother name you?
No.
Okay. So what didn't you like about Why Did I Sleep with Him? Great cover.
I like how everything is just a big game to get to the cookie. It's not serious for a man. It's all just for show.
It is.
And once he gets it, he's gone.
That's actually we need to cover that topic. I'm writing this down. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is a game for most men, and if we don't have intentions of loving you, we're trying to get in like a fireman. We're trying to get in, save the woman, and get the hell out, literally. And the quicker you give it, but here's the catch: the quicker you give it to us, the quicker we can leave. So think of it from that standpoint. Don't think of it as being selfish. You want to hog up all his time. Think of it as in you're giving. You're allowing him to give to other women, to nurture other women.
That's bullshit.
You know, he's giving. He's serving his community. He's giving them volunteer hours.
No, he's not. He's opening my door just so that he can open my pants.
Yeah, you're right. But if you that may be the reason why you're single.
Well, if that's the reason, then A.
You think every man is just trying to get in your pants? You might have walked by Mr. Wonderful today, but because you've read Why Did I Sleep with Him, and I think you kind of took it out of context. I'm telling you the game so you're armed and prepared so you can decipher who is Mr. Right. Not so you can perceive every man as a man who's just trying to get some. Yes, every man wants some. That's no mistaking about it. What you have in between your legs is worth not only the price of admission, but worth the price of us giving us the rest of your life. So don't be misled. But what?
Yeah, but then how do you know if he's doing it genuinely because he's being a gentleman? Or if he's just doing it for show.
I don't know if he has a smell about him. He has a tact about him. He has a pace about him, a tone about him, a rhythm about himself that will allow you to.
Every man, that's part of the game, right?
But not every man knows how to play the game. You know, I'm just one of the few that knew how to play and still know how to play the game. Please let's not be misled. I was born with this talent. But what I will say is that if you got beat by a man who knows how to play the game, you just got beat. It's kind of like you're guarding Kobe Bryant and the Lakers are down by 2. You're guarding Kobe Bryant as hard as you can from half court, and he pulls up and makes a 3 in your face. You jump when he jumps. You try to block a shot. You miss. He just makes a shot. Sometimes it just happens like that. You did everything in your power. You read my book. You read Steve Harvey's book. You watched every movie. You read Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. But there are just some men you just can't stop. You can put the perfect defense up, but you just can't stop them. So, I mean, you're not going to run into a lot of these men because it takes money. It takes confidence. It takes a certain amount of tact and tangible goods to be this type of man. So you're not going to run into too many of these men. But when you do, you just got to charge it to the game, sweetheart. Every man wants a cookie, though. In your case, they may like macadamia nut, you know. And in my case, I may like chocolate chip or caramel or oatmeal raisin. But in your case, you're white chocolate macadamia nut. Is that such thing of a white chocolate macadamia type of cookie? I'm pretty sure you can make it, right? Yeah. So you're a white chocolate there are men that like white chocolate, you know. So
as there are men who like obese, well-rounded women.
Literally well-rounded women, right? Not well-rounded mentally, well-rounded physically. Yeah, they are. You know, there are not so many, I would suggest, but you know, there's a handful, and you know, good luck to them. It's not going to be me, and it don't seem like you would date a 230-pound man.
No
preference. Say it again.
No, but that's just my personal preference.
What do you prefer? What's your personal preference?
A fit, well-rounded man.
Oh, yeah. Your grandmother told you that when you were 4 years old, right? I want a well-rounded man. I bet he's tall, dark, and handsome too, right?
Well, that won't hurt.
Exactly. You want a well-rounded, tall, dark, and handsome man like every other woman. Every other woman has read Cinderella too, you know, right? Like, where'd you leave your glass slipper?
Where did I what?
Where did you leave your glass slipper?
I haven't put it on yet.
Yeah, put it on yet. Oh, I get it. Are you married? Have you been married?
No.
Never been married? Okay. Well, any more questions you want to ask me?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I appreciate the call, and tell your girlfriends to call. I would have loved to hear what your girlfriend had to say. Tell your 230-pound, tell your fat girlfriend to call.
I will tell my skinny girlfriends to call you.
Yeah, to tell your skinny girlfriends to call. I would love to hear from them. It was a pleasure. Martha, go get a name change and find a man. Those are my two suggestions to you.
Duly noted.
All right. Great chatting with you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was a long call, Julio. Dang. We good? Okay. I need to hang up, right? Yep. That was a long call. Jesus Christ. So anyway, getting back to what I was suggesting. Men, go out and buy. I'm telling all men, go out and buy my book. And I wrote it as an alpha male. So, guys, if you don't know how to be an alpha male, men call you soft, women call you soft. You don't have that eye of the tiger. You don't have that bite. You have no teeth in your bite. You have no ferocious sound in your bark. Go out and get Why Did I Sleep With Him? I'm guarantee you will be a better man because of it. And ladies, I wrote the book knowing that you were going to read it and potentially understand men a little more, and more importantly, understand the mental pursuit that a man has when he's chasing you. And no, please stop thinking that what you have in between your legs is not the prize. It is. Every man that says hello to you, every man that says goodbye to you, every man that says good morning to you, every man that compliments you, every man that is in your life, excluding your family, will sleep with you. It's just, not unless you're that 5'7", 230-pound woman. But if you're not that 5'7", 230-pound woman, every man will sleep with you. In the perfect scenario, it will go down. He will fly your ass to Vegas, pick you up in a town car, take you to the best room that the MGM have, and give you the best weekend of your life if you want that. Or if you just want him to come over and, moonlight in your house for a couple hours, watch, I don't know, what's Scandal together, spend a Thursday night together, watch Scandal, and you give him some. But it bothers me, or it pains me, that women pretend that the vagina is not a deal breaker. Your vagina is the make or break deal in this relationship. Let's get that point blank straight. We want the cookie, and once we get the cookie, it's just up to the baker. How good is your cookie? You're the baker. So if you don't know how to make chocolate chip cookies, get your ass out of the kitchen. you're not welcome. But if you know how to make chocolate chip cookies, you do your Kegels, you work out, you got a job, you're highly intellectual, you know how to talk, you know how to embrace a man, then your chocolate chip cookie is worth having. So what we're going to do, we're going to pay top dollar for it. We don't pay top dollar for a chocolate chip cookie that's 230 pounds, 5'7". We don't pay top dollar. We will walk by the street and say hi. And if you say, I want to have sex with you, maybe. There's a 5% chance we will waste 30 minutes of our life and have sex with you. But if you're, like this caller just said, 5'5", 110 pounds, hey, it's not a waste of time. We want more. We like, damn, 30 minutes was not enough time, Julio. So, hey, I want you. I want to spend 30 more minutes with you. So let's be clear. And ladies, be honest. Be honest. Don't think of it in terms of he wants my cookie. Think of it in terms of I'm going to use my cookie to get what I want out of this relationship. Do you want marriage? Do you want a fiance? Do you want a boy toy? Do you want a boyfriend? Be honest with yourself, because when you're honest with yourself, you're going to get nothing but the best from a man. You don't want a man acting the entire relationship. The first 3 dates, he's acting. Let's be honest. The first 3 dates, he's like, he's a perfect gentleman. He's opening up the door. He's paying for the meal. He's on time. He's well dressed. You haven't been in his bedroom yet. You haven't smelt his dirty socks. You haven't, his dirty underwear is lying. Now, when you come to his house, it's a perfect scenario for him to get the cookie. The house is clean. The kitchen is made. The bathroom is done. And he's perceived as being a gentleman. He's perceived as being a clean-cut young man. But when in actuality, we're not that all the time. You know, when I'm in public, I'm the same person, but you know, I can leave my socks around in my house. You know, I feel comfortable in my house. But the first 3 days, the first 3 or 4 dates, when a man is trying to court you, he's selling a dream, and we want you to believe it. We want you to perceive that dream as reality. So I encourage all men to sell the dream the first 3 dates. And ladies, after, it's your responsibility, as I just said, to what you want out of it. Be honest, because we're going to go as far as we can to get the cookie. And if your cookie has value, like I said, you do your Kegels, you work out, you have a job, you sound respectful, you look respectful, we're going to go the extra mile. We're not going to take a detour route and go to Old Faithful that we've known for 2 years and have sex with her. When actually we want to have sex. So we're coming back, and I'm gonna spit more game to my ladies and gentlemen out there. And in the meantime, go on Amazon and get the information on my book, and I'll convince you on the last segment to go out and actually go buy it. So we'll be back in 2 minutes. Dirty Truth Radio, Fred Hawthorne. Roselle just landed, but she's not coming in. Thank God. We'll see her next week. All right, we'll be back in 2 minutes. Thanks, guys.
Girl, you know I love you. No matter.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra-modern, ultra-clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
Hey, bro, this is a good game. You know what would make it better?
What, bro?
A michelada.
A michelada? What's a michelada?
A michelada is somewhere in the middle of a Mexican Bloody Mary and a Mexican margarita.
Oh, I got you covered, bro.
You got a cup in your pocket?
No, sir. I got my pocket-sized michelada. Mucho macho michelada.
Pocket size?
Pocket size, so you can take it with you anywhere you go.
Where'd you get that at?
At the nearest convenience store, and you can also buy it at muchomachomichelada.com.
You know what would make it better? After we get drunk, if they had a line we could call.
We can call their drunk line. You can leave a message and then log on to the site and listen to your stupidity afterwards.
What's that number?
It's 855-MICHE-69.
What's that number again?
855-MICHE-69.
Awesome. Mucho macho michelada.
ProTech Carpet Tile and Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs.
ProTech technicians are professionally trained and certified cleaning and restoration experts.
We specialize in restoring damage caused by heavy soil and odor.
We can remove challenging spots such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, and many more.
We have saved our customers thousands of dollars on new flooring and furniture expenses with our advanced cleaning processes.
Call for a free estimate at 562-447-4300 and visit us on our website, www.myprotechsite.com.
Hey, this is Joe Perez, owner at ProTech. Just reminding you that ProTech Carpet and Tile Care is your professional choice.
The Share Foundation is the health division of the Coy Chiropractic Institute, a 501c3 509A2 public nonprofit organization dedicated to the growth and development of the natural health care services, in particular through the chiropractic profession, offering health services at the Share clinics in the greater Los Angeles area. Your donations can help in expanding these facilities across the nation, research programs, and public education, thus offering a solution to the many of the health challenges we face. Your donations are tax-deductible and can be sent through our website at www.sharefoundation.com. That's www.cherfoundation.com by clicking on the donation button. Thank you.
What's up, guys? Sports Guru and Bud Knocker from the Sportscast Wednesdays, 12 to 2 Pacific on Rant Radio Network.
We got everything you need to know about sports. We got all the latest video highlights. We got You Got Knocked the Fuck Out. We got Bonehead of the Week. We're talking sports, drinking beer, and having a good time.
If you missed the show, go to rantradionetwork.com and listen on demand. So check us out every Wednesday, 12 to 2 on Rant Radio Network.
Dirty Truth Radio, as you can see, I'm extremely comfortable not having women in the studio. I don't have to do no rebuttals, but this is Dirty Truth Radio. Fred Hawthorne, and as I mentioned, Roselle her plane just landed about maybe 45 minutes ago. Now she's on the 105, and Latasha is somewhere stretching in Glendale teaching a yoga class. So I'm sitting in the studio chilling, but I want to get back to what I'm talking about girls not truly understanding. I mean, like really understand and embrace that not only does your vajayjay have value, but it's the bartering tool. And this goes against every religion. This goes against all, but it's the bartering chip in the deal. It's not your how well you dress. That's a secondary tool. It's not how well you speak. That's a secondary variable. It's not the car you drive or how much money you make. That is a secondary variable. The primary variable in male and female interactions is your vajayjay. And you have to understand the power of the vagina. Once you fully embrace the power of the vagina, the world becomes a utopia, because not only are you accelerating, but you're achieving. And in addition to accelerating and achieving on a personal note, guess what guys are going to do? They're going to run to try and catch up with you. And what guys and what I mean by when guys run and try and catch up with you is that they're going to attempt to earn your attention. And how guys earn a woman's attention is, one, he fits the part, he looks the part, and he attempts to be the part. And what I mean by that is, as the caller Martha mentioned, she wants him to be well-rounded. Well, he's gonna allow you to perceive him as being that well-rounded gentleman. You know, like he looks good. He looks good in the suit. He's a yes ma'am, yes sir type of guy. He's very respectful. He opens up the door for you. He makes sure that you're seated in a chair prior to him sitting down. He does all the little things, the details. But the major point that he's trying to get to is your vajayjay, is your cookie. And in my book, I say the cookie. Your cookie is the primary bartering tool. And once you fully understand this, ladies, this is no joke. This is serious. Once you fully understand that a man will climb Mount Everest, walk from end to end of the Great Wall of China, swim across the Atlantic Ocean, climb the Empire State Building, walk from New York to California, and spend his last dollar just to spend an evening with you. Once you fully understand this, the world becomes your oyster. The world becomes your utopia. But until you fully understand that and continue to complain and say, all a man wants to do is sleep with me. Well, yes. Just like you have to breathe on earth, men have to have sex with women. So and since we're hunters by nature, we enjoy hunting to the point of knowing that we're going to succeed. So we don't hunt with the notion that we're going to fail. If you're dating a guy that's hunting with the notion that he's going to fail, you need to run as far as you can anyway, because you don't want to surround yourself with a bunch of losers who can't see the finish line. So don't be afraid to go against social doctrine, ladies, and fully understand that your vajayjay, your cookie, is the bartering tool. When you go on these job interviews, know that your vajayjay has, like, he's looking at you across the table, but if you valued yourself, you've gone to the gym, you've worked out, you've taken care of your hair, you've taken care of your nails. Yes, he's thinking about hiring you, but he's also thinking about sleeping with you. No man does, in a one-on-one interaction for a split second, doesn't say, I wouldn't mind sleeping with that beautiful woman. Well, I mean, whether he does or not, whether he has a girlfriend, he's married, or it's just not suitable to those conditions, he's your boss, you're the employee. So they aren't suitable. But at the end of the day, just fully understand. Take time and reflect and meditate. Meditate on your vajayjay. This sounds really crazy, Julio. Like, meditate. Like become one with your vajayjay. Become one with your cookie. Because if you don't, we're going to manipulate and use it. You get what I'm saying? You going to say something? Oh, I thought you were about to say something to Mike. Yeah, but value it. And I'm just and because you don't value it, we manipulate it. We use and abuse it. There are millions of women in this world that will give up their cookie for a $40 dinner. And we know this. We 100% know that if I take Lisa out on a Friday night, spend $40 and crack some lame-ass jokes, she's going to sleep with me by midnight. Every man has a Lisa in their life. It's just plain as day. However, Lisa does not have the same value as a woman that he can potentially see. He could potentially spend the rest of his life with. So either you're going to be Lisa, or you're going to be, for the sake of this conversation, you're going to be Martha. You're going to be the 110-pound, 5'5" girl that takes very good care of herself. So, ladies, you have a decision to make in your life. Are you going to be Lisa, who just wants the attention of a man and will give you her cookie for $40 and a smile? Or you're going to be Martha, the woman who claims that she's well-rounded, has a good job. I'm not sure it says she drives a good car, but she's 5'5", 110 pounds. If you're 5'5", 110 pounds, aesthetically, there's something good there. I don't know about her men, but she seems to be pretty confident and intelligent over the telephone. But you got to make a decision, ladies. Are you going to be Martha? And Martha actually fits, because Martha is actually an old school name, like old school values. Are you going to be old school value Martha, or are you going to be Y2K Lisa, who will sleep with you for $40 and a smile? So which one you're going to be? $40 and a smile will get you many men. Martha will get you the one. So which one do you want? You want many men or you want the one? These are decisions that you have to make and meditate with your vajayjay. Become one with your vajayjay, because that's, at the end of the day, that's your bartering tool. That's the chip that breaks the deal. That's the anchor to the ship. That's the ice cream on the pie. That's the basketball in the basketball game. That's the football. We can't play the game without it. So if you don't have it, we're basically dead. So at the end of the day, it is a game, ladies. Don't be an active participant in the game. Don't be the woman who's jaded and saying, I hate this game. Be an active participant. Manipulate your Wow, we got 3 minutes left in the show. Manipulate your variables. Manipulate the game, ladies. Be beautiful. Stand up and be beautiful. It's really that simple. Stand up and be beautiful. Don't be Lisa. There's gonna be moments in your life where you're probably gonna be Lisa. You know, you're gonna have a year of your life or 2 years of your life where you just say, I just want to get it in. I'm trying to get turned up every night. And that's fair, as long as you know where you are in your life. Don't not know where you are in your life and blame men. Accept who you are and where you are in your life. And if you allow yourself to do that, the world is easier. The world is easier to navigate when you know who you are and where you are. So don't be misled or confused by what your grandmother told you. There's no good men. There are great men in this world. You know, they just buried one today, Nelson Mandela. And ideally, all the great men were there. You got President Obama. You got all these nation leaders, all these presidents gathered in one venue to celebrate one man's life. That doesn't happen too often, where you can get all these world leaders, all these quote unquote great men in one venue to celebrate another man's life. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to get what they have, because it's an import-export business. But we're jumping off subject by now. But what I'm saying, ladies, be an active participant in the game, and always know that your vajayjay, your cookie, is the basketball in the basketball game, is the football in the football game, is the soccer ball in the soccer ball game. If you take the basketball out of a basketball game, you just have 10 guys running from sideline to sideline, baseline to baseline. And at the end of the day, the score is 0-0. But if you're at the basketball, you put how much air you want in the basketball, so you know that you can set the tempo of the game. So your vajayjay is the shit. And once you understand this, hey, you're off the better pastures, green pastures. You're going to be a better woman because of it. So be an active participant in the game. Know that, and have these conversations with your girlfriends. Even though she's 5'7", 230 pounds, she still can be an active participant if she knows who she is and where she is, know how relevant she is. She can't attract every man. 5'7", 230 pounds, can't attract every man. Cindy Crawford probably can attract most men. Megan Good probably can attract most men, but 5'7", 230 pounds cannot attract most men. Be honest with your girlfriends. Don't let them, don't allow them to you be jaded when it comes to the game. You're 5'7", 270 pounds. Now she's 270 pounds. She's allowed you to be jaded because she's telling you the world is unfair. The world is unfair to her because she doesn't look the part. Perception is 9/10 of the law. So ladies, again, be an active participant. Learn the game. Have fun in the game, because I'll say it again, your vajayjay is the bartering chip. And the closer you are to knowing the value of your vajayjay, hey, the more beautiful the world you're going to be. The more guys you're going to have like me chasing you up and down the street. I'm joking, man. But the more guys that are appealing to you if you value your vajayjay, you know, and it's up. And at the end of the day, it's up to you to give it away. So are you giving your vajayjay away because you're Lisa or because you're Martha? And if you're Lisa, accept that you're Lisa. If you're Martha, accept that you're Martha. And so we're going to leave it at that. Ladies, value your vajayjay. If you're 5'7", you're 5'7", 230 pounds, your vajayjay has a certain value. If you're 5'5", 110 pounds, You have a JJ has a certain value. So we're coming back. Roselle will be in with her JJ next week, and Utasha will be in with her cookie. So we're going to get back on this topic. I don't know what the topic is for next week, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I enjoyed selling this shit by myself. So we'll be back next week. Dirty Truth Radio, Fred Hawthorne, Roselle will be back next week, and Utasha will probably be stretching the studio tomorrow next week. So we'll be back. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Bye-bye.
This segment brought to you by Rant Radio Network. If you're looking to advertise nationwide, be on over 13 stations with the Three Guys Rant and many other shows, please give us a call.
To watch our stupidity